Hey everybody, this is the third time I'm trying to do this haul. It's only been a few minutes since I ended the last one. Maybe you'll ask, why doesn't she just do it all in one? Well, because my system won't let me record that long. So, and anytime I get more than 2 videos for one haul, it is madness trying to get that uploaded. So anyway, I'm back here with another haul. Plus this helps me spread out my content so that I don't run out of stuff before I have other things that I can do. But this is a Temu haul, and so if you're not familiar with Temu, it is like an online marketplace like Amazon, only cheaper. It just takes longer to ship, so you got to plan ahead. But if you look down in the description, you'll see my affiliate link for the app, and if you download that using my code or my link, I will get $5, and then you will get, there's a promo code down below for you where you'll get 50% off of your first order. Pay attention to expirations on that, or any limits maybe they might have. And then there's also, you'll get, after you place your first order, I think you'll get a $100 coupon bundle. I love Temu's coupons, so I think that sounds like a good deal. But also, my Fishland and Farmland game codes are below in case you play those games on the app. And I don't usually say this, but you guys are welcome to put your own codes in the comments, and you may get some other people from the channel may subscribe or may use your codes too. But you just take that code and you put it in the Temu search bar, and then it walks you through the steps of how to get added. And then if you want to share your code, you just go to like the friends icon when you're in the game, and it's like you're having to invite somebody, but you click invite and then it'll give you a chance to copy a code, and then that's the code that you want to share with people. And then also I will have in some way, shape, or form the links for the products below. All right, let's get started. All right, so more glasses. I think there's 2 or 3 pairs in this particular haul. Oh, let's get the phone back on so I can tell you prices. All right, it's almost like my phone's on battery saver, but it's not. So this, I hauled this on my last video. This is now officially one of my top 10 favorite products on Temu. So this, I put some up here, but I can still, I mean, the peach scent, I can't say if people next to you will be able to smell it, but you can, and if you like peach, this is fantastic. All right, so this, and it does come with a cloth. These are blue light glasses, so there's no prescription or reading intensity or whatever that's called. So they're pink on the sides, and then they're kind of tortoise shell on that. And then it's hard to see, but these have a pink border around all of these edges. It'll be easier to see. I have some other ones in the same style that'll be easier to see what I'm talking about, but you can kind of see it there. See, I could wear these with this shirt too, right? Since it's got the, it's like perfect for this shirt. But yeah, I like these. I'm just trying to add some flair to my life. But I still have to go get my contacts. All right, so these are, let me get down since I haven't put my regular glasses back on. These were $3.87. I'm going to keep this bag, but I'm going to toss these parts. All right, next, some eyeshadow. Don't ask me when I'm actually going to use the eyeshadow. I typically reserve that for if I'm going to church or to work, into the office. I don't have to go into the office every day. I work from home. But sometimes if we're having certain kind of meetings or if we have a food event, I will go into the office. So I reserve it more for that. Family get-togethers, that kind of thing. All right. Oh, this is an eyeshadow stick set. Didn't leave my makeup organizer down here. So we've got 6 eyeshadow sticks, which I hope they say on them what color they are. Let's see if I can pop one of these out. Well, this one's number 2, but they're each individually wrapped as well, so I'm impressed with that. But they do not say a color, and the label is not a color. So I think they're all neutrals. Woo. Oh, well, nope, I lied. Okay, well, maybe that is the color. I'll have to try a couple others. All right, so this one is a silvery. You can kind of see that, but oh, there's some shimmer. All right, well, let's see if I can. Oh, yep, the stickers are colored. So here's one, number 6. We'll just try these 2. So I guess I'd probably stick these in my container upside down so I could see the labels. Oh. This is a nice one too that's got the perforated tear strip, but those never tear like they're supposed to. They tear part way and then they taper off. All right. Ugh. So, okay, so that's pretty brown. It's definitely not that color. So I guess keep that in mind. Whoa. So that's pretty dark. I'm not trying this on camera. But it's got a lot of pigment, and let's see if I can blend it easily with my. We're going out to eat tonight, so I probably need to I need to use my new cleansing balm. So I don't know how well that blends. So be careful when you're putting it on in the first place. I obviously was pushing pretty hard when I did that. So yeah, so that'll be interesting. I thought I might like a stick better than the powder, because I really like the liquid eyeshadow that I have from Senegence. So that's kind of what I was thinking with this. But you get a set of 8, and let's see, maybe it'd be easier for me to show you on here if they have the pictures. So just different, like there's a silver, several neutrals towards the brown side, several neutrals towards the redder side, and then kind of a gold looking one. So, oh, let's see. So yeah, so all pretty neutral. So that'll be nice to try. Alright, oh shoot, well now I'm out of the order. Go back in there. And I paid $7.64 for that, so like $1 a piece, a little less than $1 a piece. I haven't looked for something like that at Dollar Tree. I should do that. See kind of price comparison. Okay, next I've got, it's either lipstick or nail glue. It's number 3, so it's probably lipstick. Oh man, that's super sticky. Come on. Ugh. Okay. Yep, so a lipstick that I'll be able to put in my lipstick container. This one is also not sealed. I think maybe I've gotten some from this company before, because I think I remember saying, why don't they put this over this so that you know it's sealed. This one's a pretty sparkly, frosty kind of color maybe. So that definitely looks like my kind of color. Well, I can't bend like that. But it's in the family of colors that I like. So I think I've decided to get over my fear of cosmetics from Temu not being wrapped. I guess we'll see if I live to regret that. But that lipstick, Mermaid Shiny Lipsticks is what that is. So they're metallic, and it was $1.79. All right, next is a mirror that I think I got for down here for any time I do makeup try-ons or needing to check my teeth for lipstick. Comes with a USB. Seems to be wrapped pretty well, and the box itself was in pretty decent shape. Doesn't look like there's anything else in there, but it's got a stand. Okay, and it does. I was like, what's to keep it from sliding, but it doesn't. Here's where you charge it, and then perhaps it didn't come charged. Yep, I guess it didn't come charged this time. Oh, but I could plug it in. What am I thinking? That's why I've got my little USB charging stand over here. So I ended up not changing this shirt because we're going out for Chinese buffet for dinner, and I have a pair of shoes that go with this. Am I just pushing the wrong place? Hold on. I'm pretty sure this is where you're supposed to turn it on. Well, let's see if there's instructions. It says it has 3 adjustable brightness settings. No instructions. Probably because it's it's obvious. Alright, well, maybe it needs to charge for a little bit, so we'll just leave it plugged in for a little bit. Maybe that's why it's red, and maybe when it turns green it'll be ready. So I'll just leave it sitting over here in case we see that change. But that mirror was $6.28. I'm like, do I have the right glasses on? $6.28. Next is a repeat purchase. I'm pretty much buying this shirt in each configuration color design that it comes, with the exception of one, but I love it because it's got this waffle style center with white on the top in this case, and then gray. And then it's got these hippie kind of boho sleeves that coordinate. So this is, I think, the second or third iteration of this that I've gotten. Maybe the second, because I think I've got another one coming. The only one that I haven't done, it's because it's mostly browns and golds, and I just don't like those colors. But yeah, I love this shirt. This is one of my favorite things on Temu. I get the 2X, which is a size 16 in the United States. And machine wash cold, line dry in the shade. I need to, if I were, you know, like more creative, every time I would say line dry in the shade, there'd be something that would flash over here saying air dry low in the dryer or something. My translation of their instructions. Oh, I don't think I said what the composition was, so hold on. Or if I did, I've already forgotten. How bad is that? This is definitely, this part is very soft, but then this part is very not soft. It's like blousey kind of material, if that's a thing. 95% polyester, 5% elastane. Next is probably more eyeshadow. It's 28 grams, whatever it is. It's funny because this little part of the sticker, you guys have probably are aware, is like where the description goes. 28 grams. Oh, how much was that shirt? That shirt was $14.05. Oh, blush. So 8 different colors of blush. These are bigger than I thought they would be. They're all very dark though, so we'll have to see how pigmented they are. Oop. And I don't remember if this came in other colors. Let's just see. Okay, so while I'm here, this was $3.39. This one is Sunset Blush. And this was the only color option. I'm like worried that it's gonna fall out, but it looks okay. So some of these I definitely would never wear. I think I was kind of hoping I'll probably be more on this end of the spectrum, but let's just see how dark this one is. So it's kind of subtle. But that might mean it blends well. Let's try this super dark one. So I don't know, you could probably use the darker, well, someone like me could probably use the darker ones as eyeshadow if we didn't want to just waste them. But yeah, it seems like a good quality set, and it's pretty, and it's thin enough to fit in my display thing, although I probably will put it this way so that it doesn't stick out so far. Alright, and that, I don't think I said the price of that. Oh, I did. $3.39. Well, hold up a second. It's now running $7.47, so I may have gotten that one on a press your luck kind of a deal, because surely it wouldn't go up that much in price. Alright, next, oh, some swim shoes. So this summer my daughter worked at Six Flags, and she took me, she got some free tickets to the water park, Hurricane Harbor, and she took me, and I took my Crocs, but because of how it's set up, you really don't want to wear shoes that can fall off, like if you're going on the slides. The lazy river wasn't open that day, but there's other parts that you could go in, and so I was really wishing I had some shoes. So I think it was Angie who hauled something similar to these, but my swimming suit is like black and royal blue colors, so this was the closest thing that I could kind of get, as opposed to just getting black. I wanted some kind of color, but it's got the elastic, which is really strong, and then it's flexible. You wouldn't really want this to be all that squishy, would you? Because you don't want it to retain water. But it's funny that it's this bright yellow color. But anyway, what I thought was interesting about these, and why I got them after watching them on Angie's channel, is that they've got these little holes for the water to drain out as you're walking, so that you don't just, especially for diabetics, that's super important. You don't want to keep your feet wet. Now, that's not to say they won't still be wet, but they wouldn't be like walking on a soaking pad all the time. So that's why I got these, and they came in all different styles, and there's even there's other ones that drain like this, but maybe have laces instead of Velcro. So, and some that are probably just total slip-ons with no Velcro at all. But yeah, these are nice. And these were, oh well, they were $16.48, and I got them in a size 8. So yeah, so now I'm set for next time. We ended up getting Labor Day. They always do, Six Flags always does deals for the next year. So we ended up getting platinum passes for 5 of us, and then we got my husband a diamond pass so that we could have the preferred parking on one of them. And we did dining passes for each of us, so we can each get 2 meals while we're there. And because we had some money budgeted for like a fall vacation, like for fall break when the kids are on school, but we just decided, why not just use it for the Six Flags deals that they had on Labor Day, so that we could, have fun all next year. So they're good for the rest of this year and then all next year. So we'll get, and these particular ones came with Hurricane Harbor passes. So I definitely want to go sometime when the lazy river is actually working, or when they have it staffed. That was the problem, is they didn't have enough staff. All right, more than you want to know about Six Flags. All right, next, the headband. So I realized I didn't really have any gray headbands. I thought these beads would be a little bit smaller. So they're kind of big, but it's kind of a tulle fabric on it, and so I think that'll be cute when I'm wearing gray stuff, or even, it'd go with this because some of these hearts are gray. Well, I don't want to put it on because my hair is in a, but yeah, I thought that was super cute. And they had these in lots of different colors too. I'm still looking for a good one with leopard, and a good one for army camouflage. But this was $1.93. But yeah, it came in a lot of pastel colors. So it's got like a light pink, a light peach, black, kind of a light olive green, a light yellow, and then a cream color. But of course it shows somebody that looks like they're going to a formal event, probably because of these. So I don't know, we'll have to see what I think of these, but it's okay. All right. Next, I have a cat toy. So it's a super rough twine wrapped around it so that they can easily use their back. They have back claws so they can scratch. And then the idea is that they'll play with these balls, but they can't get them out. And so that'll be super frustrating. And aren't we devious when we give our cats toys? So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if they like this or not. I haven't gotten a chance to try the little balls yet because they've been lazy and just like sleeping, and I don't want to, since you can't really throw them, I need to wait till they're alert and playing around. Anyway, all right, so this was $5.98 and it came in different colors. So, oh, it's a random, you got random color. I would not have picked yellow, but it also comes in pink and like a dark blue. All right, and it sheds. I've got little pieces of that rope stuff all over my pants now. All right, next, more glasses. I guess, you know, even though I show you guys these when I do the hauls, but maybe when I actually get my contacts, my appointment's in December. So I'm really seriously thinking about just going to Walmart and getting it done. But when you're diabetic, there's like extra things they have to check. But my regular doctor gave me a form for whoever I go to fill out. So, and I think my insurance works at Walmart. Anyway, these are like a clear pink. Oh, so they'd go with this outfit too. But these are round. I don't know that I haven't really gotten round ones, but it's all whatever this material is, which is kind of like what my regular glasses are. Now these feel crooked. This side of my face is higher than this side, so I expect some, but these actually feel a little bit more crooked, so I may have to get my hairdryer out and heat it up a little bit and see if I can, although it's not terrible. Like if you look where my eyebrows are, they're pretty even with that. But yeah, these are great. There's been very few blue light glasses that I've gotten from Temu that I've not liked, and really probably mostly those ones that I had in a different, or this haul or a different haul, that were just too big, too wide. All right, so these are great. Oh, hold on, my kid needs money. So I'm gonna put you on pause, hold on. Okay, so my older two kids have Cash App and have actual debit cards for those. We got them that to help them learn how to be responsible with debit cards, money, that kind of thing. But they, you know, like, so when they earn their allowance, I'll usually transfer it over to that, but sometimes I'm behind or whatever, and so they have to request, or they request money from me that they're gonna earn later. But yeah, it's like I worry about them because it's so easy. I mean, my husband and I went through, you know, it's very easy to abuse credit cards, and we've had some very, very bad experiences with that, and we don't now, because now we pay off our credit cards every month, but you have to think of them like debit cards in order for that to work. And so whenever we buy something with a credit card, we put it in the check register just like if we had used a debit card or not. So I like working with spreadsheets, so I've got a very complex kind of setup going there that makes all that work. But that's my math, budgeting, personal finance lesson for this episode. All right. Let's do some more glasses. Got such a mess over here. Oh, those pink glasses, they did not, these didn't come with a cleaning cloth. These don't either. Now these are kind of cool. Blue. I say that. I think they're all kind of cool. But these have a wild design. Yep, so I love these two. These are fabulous. They're very comfortable. I realize that would be different for everybody, depending on how wide your face is. But yeah, I like these. These will look great with anything I wear with jeans, right? None of these hearts are blue, but yeah, I think those are great. And most of these are surprisingly well made, and actually I think the ones that have less metal seem to be better made. All right, so what a mess I've got to clean up after this. All right, those glasses. Oh man, this was must have been my glasses order, because there were a ton of glasses in this one, but they haven't all come yet. Okay, so those blue ones were $3.14. All right, my little pile of stuff is falling. All right, next, I should call this my conversation starter series, because I had, in another video, I had a box of cards that were kind of conversation starters, and I had like a date night scratch off cards. So this is kind of along that same line. This is for couples. I don't know if that means it could also be for friends, or if it's specifically for people in a romantic relationship. It says 200 conversation starters for couples to connect and deepen relationships. There's 4 different categories, and the questions are more interesting than how was your day. All right, so let's open this and see if we can just get one out. Oh, so they said there's 4 categories, so they're color coded. It doesn't say on the outside of the box what those categories are, so I'm just going to pick a green one. They're nice coded cards. Okay, so there's nothing on here that would indicate to me what green means, but maybe somewhere in here there is. But this one, what's one dream that you've tucked away for now? So, like you can tell, they're conversation. So let me pick out a red one. I kind of would think red would be like the romance part. Oh, well, no. If you got a new tattoo, what would it be of, and where would you get it? So yeah, so these would be great for car trips, you know, like if one of you's driving and the other one's sitting in the passenger side, and you could just go back and, you know, ask these kind of questions to make your car trip seem shorter. Or maybe it's before you go to bed at night, you pull out a couple cards and do that. Or maybe one of you's in charge of the cards and you pull out a card and text the question to the other half of the couple, and you talk that way. You know, if some people work opposite schedules and don't get as much time together, but so yeah, so this would be a great gift idea, right? Get this for someone. And you can see those questions that we got, that I read, they weren't specific to couples. I mean, they could be for friends or just general, you know, if you've got a like a small group or you're having a party or something, you could read those. Go around the circle kind of thing. But these were, oh, I'm getting a cough, or I'm getting a tickle in my throat. $9.80 for 200 cards. But yeah, I wish I wish it said on here what the categories were. Let me look and see. Oh, that's interesting. So they recommend it for Valentine's Day games, date nights, Halloween party supplies. Nope, it doesn't tell you what the 4 categories are. So maybe you'd figure it out when you're using it. But yeah, I've liked all of these so far that I've gotten from Temu. Been really impressed. They've all been really good gift ideas too. I mean, my daughter really liked the scratch off date night one, so I ordered one for her and her boyfriend. All right, next are some more shadow sticks, only these are not neutral. One of these is blue and one of them is green, which I'm kind of glad I got these because my attempt to get green eyeshadows failed when the powder was smashed, and same thing for my blue or smoky kind of color. But my guess is that these are just like those neutral ones we looked at, although it's a different vendor or different brand. Shadow Stick and Smudger. This must be the green one. All right, so both ends of this open, I think. All right, so here's the smudger side, which makes sense. It's the shorter side. And then this is the color side. This is a pretty deep green. Let's try this other arm. But it's like a nice green. Well, nice green. It's like a army green, which is really what I'm looking for. So like an olivey kind of green. And there's some sparkle to it. And it looks like it would blend well. I mean, it's not going on like super dark, so it looks like it would blend well. Well, right, because we've got the smudger. This is how you want to do a makeup video. So yeah, so I like that. And I like that it's got the smudger with it. All in one. So there's the green one. And let's look at the blue one. Blue one, which is number 12. So they must have had several different colors of this also. But I feel like these were, you know, like the bolder colors. Less neutral, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go back and find these. Okay. So they were $1.67. Which seems like a good price since you're getting a tool with it. Yeah, so these you could get pink, purple, gold, silver, white. So, you know, kind of the non-neutral colors, although it does look like they have a few neutral colors in there. All right, so again, this looks like a, yeah, this is more of a smoky blue, not a blue, blue, bright blue, royal blue, 80s blue. So yeah, I'd almost call this more smoky. But they do seem to blend pretty well. And it's a sponge, not a brush. Let's see what they... trying to find a good picture that I can... You can kind of see that, but mine are the two over here on the end. So it's not a like a bright green or like an emerald green, although it looks a little bit more emerald kind of in this picture. But it's definitely more bold. But I'm kind of glad that these are more neutral within the colors that they are. All right. And then, do we have anything else? Oh, we got a couple of things. Okay. Next is more makeup. Red bean paste. I don't know if that's the color. Family's home. All right. I have to look and see if this is for eyes or cheeks or both. But it's one of those cool ones that has different colors. So, you know, depending on where you put your brush, you can get more highlight or darker. I could definitely see using these on my eyes and my cheeks, to be honest. But they're calling it a blush palette. So let's add some more color to my arm. Trying the dark color. So that's pretty good. It's kind of a light. You could build on that. I like the ones where you can build as opposed to it's starting out super dark. So yeah, so it's got some nice highlights and low lights kind of idea. And this was $2.47. All right, we got one more thing. Date deck. So this is again in that, you know, communication theme. But maybe specifically date kind of questions. Ah. I'm never sure when they get home if somebody's going to try to come down here and talk, or if I'm going to have to pause, or... But they do know I'm filming. All right, so what does this say? A tool that sparks meaningful conversations with your special someone. 50 prompts. So these may be exactly kind of like those other ones, just that you only get 50. Whether you're at home, in a restaurant, oh, that's a good idea while you're eating out, or sitting under the stars, this deck makes any date more memorable. So put away your phones and enjoy creating a more meaningful connection. So let's see, let's pull out one and see what we've got. Wouldn't that be hilarious if it was... Okay, so there's different colors in here too. Just gonna, since this is a whole, I'm just gonna pull out the whole thing. Okay, so this one's good. The other one may have had something like this too, but it tells, so it's actually got 5 categories. Break the ice, play it safe, let's get edgy, risky business, and exposed. Okay, well, I'm not going to read some of those on here, so let's just do a break the ice, which is, I'll just do this first one. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? What dead celebrity would you like to have a conversation with? So great cards. Oh, well, I'll read this one. So this is 4. Where did I put that card? Is it back here? Yes. So 4. What is 4? 4 is risky business. Where in your life do you feel overlooked? So you can get pretty, you're starting to get pretty deep there. Okay, so here's a 5, exposed. So these weren't as racy as I was thinking. What side of you am I yet to see? So another great gift idea, or perhaps for you and your special someone. Or, I mean, again, those were still kind of, weren't really couple kind of questions. So could do with friends or small groups. And I like that this one had, like, it had different levels of questions. So not necessarily different categories, but just different levels of how deep do you want to go with your person. And this deck was $3.87, so that's excellent. Stocking stuffer, birthday gift. I mean, that's great. All right, so that was everything. So I want to thank you for sitting here and watching me color up my arms and talk. It's nice to get a chance to talk. You guys are a great audience, and it feels like a very safe space, which I appreciate. I would appreciate a thumbs up if you liked the content that you got in this video. Would definitely like it if you would subscribe. If you are someone who visits this channel and watches this content, it would be super great if you would subscribe. And thank you to all of you who have already subscribed. And I think I'm done for a while. So now I've got to get all the descriptions created for these videos and get them uploaded. But I've had a great time. Don't forget to check out the description box below. And I've got more Temu coming. And I'm trying to think of other stores I can kind of go and do some. I really want to do a bath bomb comparison, because I like the bath bombs from Lush. I also get bath bombs from Buff City Soap. And then there's kind of a local, well, it's not really local, but I call it local, another company that I get bath bombs from, and I kind of would like to do get a big, or 3 buckets of water and kind of show you how, the difference between those bath bombs and how they work and stuff. So I might try to do that, but I'm trying to think of other, like, stores that I can go in and buy a few things and do something different than just always Temu. But there's still more Temu to come. But anyway, thank you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm getting ready to head out to get Chinese buffet, so I need to go clean my arms and make sure my decals or my iron-ons are straight, and probably do something with this hair. But otherwise, I don't know why I'm just stalling, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. And until we see each other again, and here's my pen. Talk to you later. Bye.